Hey guys, welcome once again to my channel. Today I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This one right here is pretty dirty, don't judge me. To create this look for you guys today. I hope you guys really like it. I loved it. And if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just please keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'm gonna show you the inside. Yeah, let's get to the video. So first thing I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in Ebony. And I kind of have abandoned this, but I kind of remember why I like it now, because before I was using the Benefit Brow, which I really like. Basically these things, I don't always do the top, but I feel like it makes a really big difference when I do. I have a brow tutorial just in case anyone wants something more detailed of how I'm doing my brows. And I feel like my brows don't look the same every day. I have good brows. Also, I'm blending out some of the concealer above my eyebrows. Don't worry, we're not letting it stay like this. This is just the process. So, trust the process. So let me zoom you guys in so that you guys can see what exactly I'm doing on the eye. I know I look crazy, but trust the process, as I said. Okay, so now that everybody is up close and personal, I'm going to be taking this Soft Glam palette, as I said before. The first color I'm going to be using is this color called Burnt Orange right here. This one right here. I'm going to be using that as my transition color. And I'm using the Morphe M. Okay, so I'm going to be using Burnt Orange. And I'm patting the color right here. Above my crease. So what I'm doing right here, I'm just patting in the color and then I go and blend it out. Because I feel like when I just go and start blending, a lot of the color don't really show up. And I really want it. Okay, so after I've added that color, I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to use the color Rustic, and it is a darker brown. I'm using. And what I'm doing, I'm just adding more and more colors and going deeper and deeper. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Morphe. I'm going to be using the Morphe M433 brush. I'm going to be using the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be using the shade I'm going to be using the Morphe M433 brush and the shade Cypress Umber, which is this darker shade right here. And I'm mostly just going to concentrate this color into the crease, just so the crease can look a lot darker. And I'm just continuing to blend up everything so it looks really smooth and nice. I'm taking this really big, like fluffy ended brush just to blend out the edges of everything a little bit more, but barely touching the eyeshadow. Now using the brush that came with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna be using this side and the color Mulberry. Battery died. So what I did in the spare time, I did one eye off camera, so now I'm going to show you how I did this section of the eye over this side. So as I was saying, I applied the mulberry color, this one right here, the reddish color, to the other center of my eye right here, and I just pat it. And I drag it a little bit onto the crease like this. After I did this, as you can see, like all of my crease area, there is basically no space to put any color. Well, yeah, but as you can see, my crease area is pretty much full of the other shadows. I want to go ahead and apply the bronze shadows, which is this like gold color right here. So before I do that, I'm gonna take some concealer and just apply it to my eyelids right here, just to create a little bit space for the shadow. And this is not a cut crease, I'm just applying it onto the lid. And dragging it to the center. Okay, so now I have a little bit of space to put the bronze color. And believe it or not, what I used to apply the shade to my lid is one of these little applicators. You know these, everybody knows these that come in the little makeup that we always throw away, but I like these to apply lid to my color sometimes. I feel like it works really well. And then I just pat the color on like this. Super duper easy. I'd also put some Fix Plus onto it so that the color would show up a little bit more. So now that the eye is looking like this, I use the same applicator but the other side, and I use the color Sultry, and I applied it between the mulberry and the bronze color. Yeah, and that's pretty much how I did the eye. The next thing I do is I use the Inglot 77 gel liner and a brush like this. It's really small, and I applied the liner, but I didn't wing it out though. And that pretty much is how I did the eye look. Now I'm gonna zoom you guys out a little bit more and apply the rest of my makeup. Okay, so the next thing the foundation that I'll be using today is the Fenty Beauty 440 foundation. It is one of my favorite foundations. I've been using it a lot and it's almost empty. And I'll be blending it out with the Morphe E44 brush. I already added primer to my face. The primer that I use is the Too Faced Peach Primer, the mattifying one. It's on my table somewhere right here. Yeah, so it looks like this. And it is the Primed and Peachy Cool Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. Now that my foundation is on, I'm gonna be taking this concealer that I've been using a lot. Like I bought it like 2 weeks ago, and I think it's like almost empty. Well, not almost, but I only have a little bit left. And it is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I use the shade Hazelnut. I'm gonna take this blending sponge. It is from Eco Tools, and I'm gonna blend out everything. It fell. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend out everything. And this sponge, it blends like a dream. It's so good. I think I've mentioned it here on my channel before how much I really like this sponge. It's super soft and I just love it. So nice. And I got like this one and then this other smaller version to it for like $10. I mean, you can't really beat that. You're getting two really good sponges for $10. But I'll forever be a summer girl. I'll always love summer. I know a lot of people who love winter. Like my grandmother, she's crazy about it. Like she loves the winter. But me, I'll pass. Then I'm gonna use a setting powder. This is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I actually wanted to use my Laura Mercier medium deep, but I don't have it on my table and I don't feel like getting up to get it. So Sacha it is. And I really like the Sacha. I've been using it for a long time. Then I'm gonna set my entire face, and I'm gonna be using the MAC Mineralize Dark Deep Setting Powder and this e.l.f. brush right here. Especially if you have oily skin, you're definitely gonna want to do this. You don't want to skip this step. You don't want to skip powder in your entire face, and this helps to lock in the foundation so it doesn't slide all over the place. But this particular powder is not really heavy and it's not like super covered, so your face won't look like you have like a ton load of makeup. And well, it depends on what you call a ton load, I mean, but it won't look like, you know, a cake face basically, like oh my god. And then when you add your Fix Plus in the end, it really just takes away all the powdery look and makes everything look beautiful, and your makeup is set for life or for a couple hours. So this is what I do. I do what I do. Then I go in and I apply some bronzer or contour. I'm gonna be using this Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and it is in medium to dark. I've had this for a while, but I rarely use it. It looks like this. I'm using this shade. I'm gonna be using this brush from Kat von D. Adding the color right here. And this is a beautiful color. Let's put it on my forehead, in the area, adding some to my jawline, because right now I'm kind of a fatty. So I'm adding some right here. Don't think I'm finished, I'm still blending. Is get the sponge, apply some powder to this side, and carve out the edge of where you contoured, and it's gonna make your contour look really sharp. So having done this, I'm gonna go back to the eyes, and all I'm gonna do is take the mulberry color right here and just sweep it under my eye like this. But first, I'm gonna apply some eyeliner. I'm using the Marc Jacobs Blacquer eyeliner. I'm gonna use this little brush right here. It's actually from ABH Cosmetics kit. As you can see, my eyes look a little bit more intense, a little wider too, which I love because I have slight jaundice. So my eyes are never like super white. They always have like a yellow color. Super annoying, but I live with it. And just like that, the eyes are done. The face is basically done, except I'm gonna put on some highlighter. If you don't like highlighter, you could skip this step. But if you want to glow a little bit, you want to add a little bit of glow, you don't like to be too matte, you can use a little fan brush. I'm not a crazy highlighter person. I think I've said this a few times, but I do like a good glow. And I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome. I have a few other eyeliners, but this one is just always on the table, so I'm always like reaching for it. But it's a nice highlighter. It's really pretty. And this one is in the color Molten Gold. I think they have like a holographic one, a rainbow one, and I think like a whitish one, a pink one, or like a rose gold kind of one, I think. Yeah. Now I'm gonna apply some lip liner. I'm using my favorite lip liner, which is MAC Chestnut. I honestly don't like really bright lipstick. I prefer deeper lipstick, more in the neutral brown family, or mocha like lipstick. So I'm just using the pencil to go over the edges a little bit more and bringing it up into the lipstick some more. Yeah, so that kind of dimmed down the lipstick a little bit, which is exactly what I want. So the look is pretty much complete. The last thing I always do, which I don't always show on camera, is I use my MAC Fix Plus and I just spray my face. And then I fan my face a little bit. Zhuzh the hair, zhuzh the hair, and the look is complete. I'm gonna let you guys see the eye up a little bit closer. So this is my face, shabit to the gods, and the eyes look like this. Yeah, so this is the completed look. I want to thank you guys so much for staying with me until the end of the tutorial. Stay with me until the end of the tutorial. Thank you guys so much, and don't forget to join my family by subscribing and liking, or wherever the buttons are, like and subscribe, and also share this video, and be blessed. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Snapchat. I will leave all my information in the description bar below, and I will see you guys later. Bye.